What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lord's mobile video, and it's KVK. And this time round, guys, I decided to get back to my roots and go back to solo trapping for this KVK. Here comes my first march, putting my gear on, it's SGK, and boom, I'm burning. Oh, that's a good start. Now, the reason why I'm burning is a couple of different things. First of all, let me tell you, this account was given to me about a year ago, and I've been working on it very slowly over a year, just every now and then in guild fairs, that kind of stuff. And I've been building up the troops and whatnot. I got 15.5 million troops, well I did have, and that infantry blast went ahead and done me over. So yeah, it's a free-to-play account, and I basically got like free-to-play war gear, green beast helm, blue boots, blue frostwing sword. But it wasn't good enough to face against a brutal bunny and a full infantry march. That was a dirty hit. And it kind of set the tone for this KVK. It made me realise that, man, free-to-play sucks sometimes. But it's got blue jewels and gold and purple jewels. No gold jewels, you know, nothing like that. And I kind of realised that, you know what, we're up against kingdoms which are quite big. And I might have a problem capping people with this solo trap because stats-wise, it's over 300% on each one, which is good. The troop comp is my old style troop comp, you know, tier 2 infantry frontline and then tier 1 range and cav. Quite high numbers. I mean, 3 million tier 2 frontline I thought would be enough, as well as a good high number of tier 1 archers and 4.6 million tier 2 cavs. So I figured that would be enough, but man, clearly not, because that infantry march done some serious damage, and he walked away with 50 troops. Siege, of course. So yeah, like, it's a shame. It's a shame. I really thought I would have got that. So I was feeling a bit down at that point, getting the first burn, but I decided to carry on and see if I can get another hit, because I really wanted to really test the legs on this solo trap and see how well it would stand up against some big hits. And I didn't have to wait long before the second one came in. Here it comes. And here comes, it's TF, and it's a full range march. Okay, cool. So range, you know, this range should be good because I'm an infantry front. I'm going to put a 50% attack boost on because, yeah, after that first hit, I'm a bit concerned. Gear on, I'm going to port, okay? Just a little port next to me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, boom. And I got it. Nice stuff. So that's a cap. Hell yeah. Let's go free to play. That was awesome. So I got it. Put the anti-scout back on. Good stuff. Good stuff. So it does work. It does work. All right, cool. That's positive, I guess. I look at the infirms, 43,500 wounded. So we need to obviously get those out the beds. So let's do that now. There we go. Lovely. Now, I'm not full infirms either. I've got some manners as well because I was training troops a couple of days before KVK getting it ready. So I still haven't fully converted it to manners. That range set is nothing to laugh about either. That's a bloody good range set from a billion mitre. So yeah, really happy to get that hit. And he didn't really do much damage at all with that range blast. So I was actually starting to feel more positive at this stage. That I would actually be able to maybe take a good amount of solos. Here comes TF Sarah. And I was thinking, maybe this one's going to go straight in. And I see the red screen. I put my gear on, but it's not. It's a scout. So I quickly switch back. And I just sat on the screen waiting for the solo march. I didn't want to sit on the map. They come in really quick. They speed in. I just wanted to switch it. But they didn't go ahead and send another solo. Instead, they set a rally, which is kind of silly because I'm just going to migrate if they set a rally. I like the way my emoji eyes are peeking over the top of the health bar of the Mega Maggot. The mouth's open at the bottom. So yeah, I was sitting there chilling, just waiting for, you know, running the clock down, letting them port over, the usual troll stuff, and then go ahead and migrate out. But I was getting some talk, some chatter, that there's something was going on in another kingdom. Alright, I get a march coming in. Hang on a minute, what's that? Put my gear on. It's the same guy I've just capped. He's gone ahead and sent a leaderless tier 4 march at me. I mean, I always love it when they do that. Thanks for the 3 points. And then I just chilled. But something was going on in another kingdom, and I jumped onto my griffin trap, and I ported over to start sending some resources to maybe Moist. Maybe just a little bit Moist. Because he's getting rallied. Now that's actually, just to let you know whose account that is, it's not mine. It's because people were saying my rally trap got hit. Nah. My rally trap's in another kingdom, guys. And it didn't take part in KVK this time around. That's actually Shogun's account. That's Shogun's alt account. It's a little rally trap, little rain rally trap. And CaE have decided to make it their target. So Big Daddy E is going in with the rally. They're all over there setting up and, you know, filling up and whatnot. Now, these guys, you know, they're not stupid. They know POA. They know what's in here. They know that a account this size potentially could be a rain trap, especially if it's in POA. It might even be mine. Who knows? But it's not. It's not. So anyway, There he is. He's got his mythic champion boots, infantry. So I kind of feel he's probably going to go infantry. I don't think he's got any other mythic champion gear. So most people want to flex if they've got a mythic piece. I'm just saying I would. So yeah, he's probably going to go infantry. Plus, they probably think it's mine. So they're going to go infantry because it might be a rain trap, like range rain. Anyway, we're getting closer and closer to the rally going. A few of their castles are ported over to do the customary spam. It doesn't really matter on this instance because he's a rain trap, so it don't matter what they send, he's going to stay in the same formation. But they continue to fire off familiar attacks and continue with the spam and everything. And right now I'm just an observer. I'm definitely not going to reinforce, not with all these resources out. I'm getting ready to go and do a griffin trap, and I did get a couple of griffin traps, which I'll show you over the next coming days. But here they come. They're marching now. I think the rally's coming. It's going to be carpeted in, and it's going to happen really, really quick. So you're going to have to watch very carefully because there's no real battle animation as it hits. Okay, a few more scouts and one troop's coming in. Expecting that rally any moment, guys. I think it's marching. It should be marching now by now anyway. Okay, let's keep watching. There it goes. It's hit. And there goes the leader. So Shogun went ahead and capped Big Daddy E. But Big Daddy E did use Blackwing. So yeah, it did cause a bit of damage. I think they like wiped out a couple of million troops. Or just under a couple of million troops, like 1.8 or something. So yeah, tier 4 reds for the team here on the Blackwing here. But that's fine. I mean, we capped them. They also lost a full tier 4 rally, don't forget. So they lost just as much tier 4, if not maybe a little bit more. So yeah, it is what it is. And there is the mythic infantry set that I was kind of expecting to see. And it's a nice infantry set too. Then I brought my solo trap over. I know, right? Prince brings the free-to-play solo trap over. Yeah, it's all good, guys. I brought it over to see if I can maybe cap some of them. Because why not? You know, I didn't even know it was up against CaE until they rallied Shogun. So I thought, hey, why not I bring the solo trap over and see what's going on? See if I can maybe pick up some hits. That would be quite nice, right? Anyway, I'm sitting here chilling. And then I realise that SugarPain's doing a rally. So while I'm waiting for someone to come and solo me, we'll take a short intermission. As I jump back over to Kingdom Force 647 with the camera view here. And just watch SugarPain. Now, he's actually rallying an FES castle. Now, I know it's like a kingdom against us, but it's SGK, so it's all good. Anyway, I took a hit from one of them earlier, so it's only right that I go ahead and show some awesome stuff. Check this out. SugarPain's rallying Clown Car. And the thing is, these FES castles, a lot of them are built with traps. Like, there's so many traps in FES, like griffin traps and solo traps and rally traps. And yeah, you got to be very careful when you're going to rally one of them. And I'm a little bit worried for SugarPain here because this guy potentially is a rally trap. Anyway, we just keep watching. Like, it's going to go. Look at the Griffin troops are coming in. Oh my god, the rally's marching. He carpets it. He hits the castle before the Griffin troops get in. And then he runs. He lost about 4 million troops on that hit because these Griffin troops didn't get back quick enough. I love seeing a fouled Griffin rally trap. It's so funny. It's so risky. I mean, it's a great idea, but it's so risky if someone gets there before you get your troops back. And yeah, SugarPain smacked that guy. Anyway, going back to my solo trap. Right, so I'm just sitting here doing a bit of admin. I'm like, okay, let me just sort these reports out. Looking good. And I'm just waiting for someone to pull in. And then here comes Big Daddy E. Now, he's going to come in and send a march. He's coming straight in. I go ahead and put the gear on. I don't get it on in time. And he burns me. So I go ahead and random. Okay. Now, I didn't see that declared war on you thing, right? I didn't realize they had a tracker rally on me. Alright, okay. So I need to heal the troops. And I don't realize I'm being tracked right now. I'm like, okay. That's cool. I burned. Whatever. I'm just like doing my usual thing here. Repair my wall. Put it out. Put the fire out. Okay, good, good, good. Repair the wall while we're here. Just chill. I don't want to take another hit like that again. Hell no. And then I see him under attack. I'm like, what? I put my gear. My gear's already on. Good, good, good. I go back to the main map to see what's going on. And there's... oh, shit. 4 castles coming in. I ran them straight out and take all 4 hits at the same time. I capped the first 2. Got burned by Big Daddy E. And then I capped the 4th one that hit me. So I'm sitting there with a CaE leader right now. Holy shit. Now, the thing is... I'm wondering why I keep burning from this Big Daddy E, right? And he was in Neighbortrex's stream saying how easy it was to burn my trap. Well, what he failed to say, and what was failed to mention in the stream as well, is the Big Daddy E is actually hitting me with tier 5 infantry. Yeah, tier 5 infantry and full max familiars. So that's why I'm burning so bad from his hits, okay? So anyway, I pull over here, and the guys come straight over and give me reinforcements. Now you notice that the rains have gone in, the tier 4 rains have gone in, and CaE ain't in too much of a rush this time. Big Daddy E is nowhere to be seen. Where are you, Big Daddy? You're not soloing me a tier 5 now? Of course not, because I've got tier 4 reinforcements. So they're not rushing in to come and hit me. I'm just checking these reports out. McKellen got capped, Achilles got capped, this Click guy at the top got capped. There's just this Big Daddy E guy. Look, 500,000 red deads. He's only walking away with a small amount of troops, but he's burning me and he's doing damage with those poxy tier 5s, right? Alright, okay, fine. But nobody's rushing in now. No, because I've got all the tier 4 rains. So while I'm safe, I go ahead into my turf and I go ahead and I gem a few tier 2 infantry because I've lost 1 million of my front line. But right now, I'm still in the fight and I'm doing alright. But I need to go ahead and boost back some tier 2 infantry. The rains are keeping me safe for now. If anybody marches on me right now, they're getting capped. They all port around me, and then I make a massive mistake. Check this out. 50% boost is on because I've already got my troop comp. It don't matter, right? I go back to the screen. I'm watching. I'm waiting for a solo march. Come on, who's going to do it? Avatrek starts marching. You're mine, bitch. I go ahead to do random. Don't work. Hit random again. Don't work. Hit random again. Don't work. Finally, I can random. He pulled his troops back. He pulled his troops back, so now I've random, I've got no bloody reinforcements. So I quickly say into the chat, here's my chords, guys, rains fast, because now I've got no rains. I guarantee you, here he comes, Big Daddy E and the rest of CaE coming in there because I've got no reinforcements, hits me, and I burn. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Man, dude wouldn't come near me with the rains, but now he wants it because I got no rains in my castle. So I port again. They're coming for me again. People are starting to send the reinforcements in. Big Dick coming in with the reinforcements. Mac Tickles comes up and hits me. I've only got 1 rain so far. Mac Tickles fouls. Avatrex burns me. Alright, okay, fine. Fuck. It's all good though. I pull out again. I capped King Kong because his leader's walking away from me. I'm still capping leaders and burning at the same time. I'm a bit panicky right now, to be honest. I try and migrate, but I click on 649 because my main's in BRR in 649. It's the wrong bloody kingdom. It's 647. Shit. So I'm like, why can't I migrate? Crap. I go back and it's like, oh my god, they're proper coming in now, like full on attacks. It's time to shield. I made the mistake of the migration. Time to whack up the shield instead. And there's no shame in shielding. People will laugh, but there's no shame in shielding because when you've had enough and you can't take no more, you need to go ahead and put that shield up at the last resort. Down to 53 million. But boy oh boy did I cap a bunch of them. And boy oh boy did that bloody hurt me too. But let's check it out. It was one hell of a war. Let's check out the reports. I'm going to go through each one individually, show you the massive hits and everything. Here comes the Big Daddy E hit. This was the tier 5 hit. This was out of gear, in gathering gear. I took this tier 5 hit. 625,000 red deads. He walked away with 96,000. It done massive damage to him, even in my fake gear. But taking that much loss right at the start of this is what sucked. If he didn't hit me with the tier 5s and max familiars and bloody fear spike and like he's got the Bon Appetit one, the Gryphon. I mean, it's a solid tier 5 march with the max familiars. You know, if this weren't there, if it was just a tier 4, then this lot would have got capped. I would have done every single one of them. But yeah, it's a shame I didn't know. I would have gone there if I realised there was someone with tier 5 infantry. But I'm not one to back down after the first burn. I will continue fighting because that's what troops are for. Plus, as I knew this account weren't strong enough to take on tier 5s, I decided that what I'm going to do is maybe redo the troop comp because I really feel like these tier 1 calves are causing the big problem. And maybe switch them up to tier 2 calves. So I don't really care about losing troops either, especially after seeing the burn right at the start of KVK, which I showed you from SGK. But yeah, I've done a good amount of damage. 91,000 red dead in tier 4 infantry. Gave him 114,000 wounded tier 5. Hell yeah. I know how expensive they are to heal. Enjoy healing that, buddy. And yeah, I took a bit of damage, man. My front line got smacked a little bit there, which was unfortunate. But straight after, we get tier 4 hits coming in. McKellen coming in. I think I capped McKellen. Yeah, captured enemy leader. So this is the number 1 CaE leader number 1 that I capped. Didn't even touch the sides that one. 49,000 wounded. Nice, 300,000 tier 4 march. I'll take it. And 49,000 for me. 39,000 red tier 4 packed out with tier 2 range. This player clearly doesn't like to lose tier 4, which is why it's packed out so much. The next one come in from Achilles, cap leader number 2. That's 2 CaE leaders capped. Awesome. And let's check out what he sent. It's range, little bit of buffer, a little bit, much better than the other one, but there's no buffer troops in it, so it's just a pure range march. So that's fine. 3 kills. Thank you very much. And then we get tier 5 hit number 2. Yeah, tier 5 hit number 2 from Big Daddy E. I mean, if one wasn't bad enough, we get a second hit from tier 5. And that one was in gear. That one almost capped him. 36,000 walked away. It's not a massive amount. And he did still do 544,000 red deads to my front line, which means that I've lost like 1 million of my tier 2 infantry, which kind of sucks because I'm now down to 2 million. But with that being said, I'm still got enough to hold off, you know. I've still got enough to trap here. Man, it's a dirty infantry march, but again, another 107,000 red dead tier 4, another 150,000 tier 5 to heal for him. Right, so even with another hit from tier 5, I'm still capping. Click comes in. I cap this dude. 193,000 red deads for him. I'm full infirms after that tier 5 hit, of course. So, because I ported out, didn't I? I capped the first two, then Daddy ported, burned me, and then this one capped as I ported out. But yeah, nice hit. He had 160,000 red tier 4 range. So that was a sweet one. Good stuff. Good stuff. Crazy stuff, man, I tell you. And then I ported, and I got to the next. I got ported, and I got the tier 4 reigns. And then Achilles come in and sent couple of tier 2 marches, right? And then Avatrex went and soloed me. I went to take it, and he pulled his troops back. And then they ported in and hit me again when I had no reinforcements, didn't they? All right. First one hit me was Organic Tofu. He got smacked. 150,000 red deads, and his hit was really good. I did actually have some reinforcements. I might have caught this one as I ported out possibly and not realized, because check it out, he had 5 familiars. The leader, the bunny, saved him. It was a full cav march buffered with tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 cavalry, okay, but I still managed to cap him. Really good heroes, and yeah, nice. He didn't lose a lot of tier 4 again because of all the buffer. But look at all the reinforcements I had. And I didn't have these reinforcements when I arrived at my destination. So I think I clipped this one as I literally must have sent just as I randomed to try and get Ava's solo. Alright, cool. So Orgasmic Tofu got capped. And then as soon as I ported in with no reinforcements, that's when they decided to come in and smack me. So first of all, again, another tier 5 hit. Tier 5 hit number 3. 1 million red dead for me. And I'm starting to hurt now. Alright, I'm starting to hurt now. So 119,000 red deads for him. It's still a nice bit of damage I've done to him, which is good. Go down and take it out. Another 100,000 tier 4 infantry dead for him. Man, just kept coming at me with that tier 5. Like, Jesus. Okay, so that's number 3. And then we go up again. Mad Tickles. This is after this next random reload. Mad Tickle comes in with a 300,000 leaderless. I know, leaderless range march. So thank you for the 3 kills on that one. 120,000 red deads. Only 11,000 wounded for me. I had 300,000 infantry reigns from Big Dick. And then Avatrex come in and hit me with the full cav. Now, if he'd hit me before, I'd have capped him easy. But obviously now I've taken damage from another tier 5 hit before he hit me. Twice he pulled back, and he walks away with 1 ballista. Alright, I mean, okay, 1 ballista, but practically his whole march has been wiped apart from 1 siege. So the damage is still there. Obviously, I took a decent amount of damage too, 735. It wiped out the front line basically with that hit. Full cav onto infantry. So yeah, again, good heroes. We know he's got the good heroes. And then, yeah, the 1 ballista saved the day for him. Alright, cool. But still 120,000 red dead calves and 200,000 to heal. Luckily, Big Dick was in with the infantry, otherwise it would have been a little bit worse. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Bit salty about the 1 troop, but it's all good. And then going on to the next one, we got King Kong coming in. Even after me taking massive damage from him, King Kong comes in with 250 and gets capped. So that's another CaE leader capped. Mate, the amount of buffer in there is insane. Like, he doesn't want to lose tier 4 at all. So yeah, I wouldn't be having this if it was me. Like, where everyone's fighting a solo trap and some dude comes in with only half the tier 4 in the march. Alright. And then Girl with Soul comes in, another captured leader. My good god. 375,000 march, and they're all big players. They're all over 900 million. They're massive. Most of them have got full mythic gear. This one doesn't. But it's a full cav march. It doesn't do nowhere near the damage it should do because it's a very weak cavalry march. Like, the heroes aren't great. It's free to play heroes. Well, apart from Lawweaver, but you got like Death Knight in there. The familiar is only 44%, so it's not a real boosted cav march. So it doesn't really touch the sides, and that's when I probably should have shielded. I mean, but to be honest, I don't really want those tier 1 calves, so what happened next? kind of done me a favour. But yeah, these ones were the ouchie ones. These last 4 that hit me before I shielded when I was making the mistake with migrating to the wrong kingdom. You can see 2.5 million Red Deads for me. Ooh, that's an ouch. 103,000 for him. He walked away pretty comfortably with that with 40,000 troops. And the reason why that hurt so much was because it was range onto cavalry. So yeah, and it's a decent cavalry march as well. Petite Devil, good familiars. So yeah, that one was an ouch. But you know, now in hindsight, looking back on this, I'm actually kind of glad he did that. I'm kind of glad that those troops died in vain and died killing a good amount of tier 4s because they're not in my trap no more. So that's good. The tier 1 cavs are now gone. Here's the next one from Crash. Crash came in with another range march. He walked away with 24 troops, but he only done 910,000 damage. And it's range on tier 1 cavs, 2 million of them. Crash needs to go work on his range set because he hits like a wet noodle. And he sent 4 heroes, 2 of which were only range. 4 familiars is good, but I mean, what attack was that? So yeah, that didn't really hurt too much, and I capped him big time on that. Just fueled away with a few ballistas again. So he got a bunch of tier 4 reds. But still, obviously 900,000 looks a lot, but it's just tier 1, guys. And then Big Daddy E, another tier 5 hit. Holy shit, this is like number 4 or 5 tier 5 hit I took from this guy. Infantry coming in, he's only sending 3-4-1, so I guess maybe it's hurting him, all these attacks, I don't know. But check it out, he come in with the tier 5s once again, 71 of those. Done good damage, but not as much as I would expect. All that tier 5 and tier 4 hitting tier 1s. Although I had the counter being Cav, of course. He's still done good damage, but yeah, I hurt him again. 40,000 Red Dead tier 4. And then the last hit that came in before I shielded was from the Doctor that came in for 1.5 million Red Dead. So yeah, it was starting to, the cavalry had gone there and it was starting to dig into the tier 1 range. So I am really happy that I went ahead and shielded at this point because tier 1 range is what I'm using. I'm using tier 1 range still, of course. And 5.6 million troops after the last hit. So for all the people saying I got zeroed, no, I didn't. I shielded before I took any more damage and got capped, of course. That's what would have happened. After another couple of hits, 1 or 2 hits, I'd have been capped. So yeah, good time on the shield. And yeah, I still had nearly 6 million range. I killed 1.54 million red troops. That's tier 4 reds on them, alright? That's not including wounded and all that kind of stuff, tier 5 wounded. And then a few hours later, I was completely rebuilt. And check out these 2 people. We got Damn E from S5S, 1.5 billion, full mythic range set. Very, very nice indeed. Check out S5S. Daisy, how you doing? Full mythic infantry set. Very nice. Billion Mitre from a 90 odd billion Might guild. Both of these 2 decided to hit me, and both of them got capped. So this is the new comp, rebuilt back up to 99 million might. I refuse to say a solo trap needs to be over 100. 99 million might, new troop comp, and it's godly. Check this out. I mean, that was a full range blast, 115,000 wounded. Thank you. Only 250,000 troops, mind you, but still 115,000 wounded. Very nice indeed. And then the next hit coming in from Daisy, this was a full march, 375,000. This was the infantry, which burned me on my previous comp. Now I'm only at 11.4 million, capping like a boss. Let's go. I did go back to CaE. None of them touched me. Anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I got 74 million points in KVK. It was sick. Like, subscribe, stay safe, and of course, peace out.